Hey guys, so since I started my specialty training, I've had lots of messages saying, Rena, I want to specialise. What should I specialise in? How do I specialise? You know, what's on the application form? Tell me all the interview questions. I really want to specialise. And no one's actually ever asked me the question, should I specialise? And personally, I think that is the most important question before how, when, and all the others. I think it's really important that before jumping into specialising, you make a very considered decision. So I just wanted to run through a couple of things that I considered before the answer for me was yes. And whether it's yes or no, it should be a considered decision. So first of all, I think it's the clinical question. Is it right for you? Can you see yourself doing a certain specialty day in and day out, every single day? Because as a specialist, truthfully, that is probably what you're going to be doing. Do you have an aptitude for a particular specialty? Do you particularly enjoy something? Or, do you like the variety? If you like the variety, if you like the mix in practice, perhaps specialising isn't for you. So that's the first consideration, clinical, is it right for you? Secondly, I think you need to look at money matters. And this is something which I feel a lot of people don't know enough detail about. And it really shocked me when I actually looked into this further. So let me just give you an idea. Specialty training courses range from about 11 grand for a part-time course or over, last time I checked, and for a full-time course can be up to 18 to up to actually 54 grand in some of the universities. That's a lot of money. But that's for 1 year. So you have to times that by 3 if it's a full-time program, or 4 if it's a part-time program. So potentially, if I was doing, I could be looking at about 162 grand, for a full-time program in some of the universities. That is a lot of money. So it will be the biggest, most expensive investment in your career. You need to think about that money. So, for example, if you're going to be doing it full-time, you need to have that pot of money available. If you're going to be doing it part-time, you need to make sure you're going to earn enough to then pay for the course. Plus the loss of earnings, the equipment that you need to buy, the books, the loops, everything else that comes with it. That's the second consideration, money. And the third consideration is personal sacrifices. Now, specialty training isn't an easy road. That work-life balance will tip, definitely. And some of the free time that you have now, you'll be having to do reading, revising for exams, projects, research. You definitely can have a life, but the balance is going to be tipped. And you have to be ready for that. You have to have the support around you, your friends, your family, that will understand that. So that's the third thing that you definitely should consider. So the first thing was, is it right for you clinically? Secondly, it's money matters. And thirdly, personal sacrifice. And I'm not trying to put you off specialty training, I'm just trying to be realistic. And actually, if you think you've ticked all those boxes, a couple of things which you might want to look out for in signs of a budding kind of specialist would be, you bought special instruments for a particular thing, you subscribe to that specialty journal, and you look at other specialists around you and think, wow, I really want that kind of lifestyle one day. So they could be the little pointers which could push you to think, yes, I definitely want to do this. So I hope that's helpful. I just wanted to lay out the considerations. So whether it's a yes or a no, make sure it's a considered decision and don't jump into it.